Picture yourself at a junction, where one route is alive with clamor and disorder, while the other is wrapped in a soothing stillness. Silence, frequently overlooked, possesses a remarkable ability to change the course of our existence. In a society that incessantly urges us to articulate more, express more, and divulge more, we frequently neglect the profound power that lies in the art of restraint. This journey commences with a singular inquiry. What if the essence of inner strength and deep resilience resides not in our words, but in the silence we embrace? Across the span of time, thinkers have contemplated the profound influence that our language wields over our existence. Among them, the Stoics stand out as illuminating guides. Stoicism, an enduring philosophy of inner strength, imparts the skill of self-control. It invites us to embrace the power of silence, urging us to take a moment before we utter a word, trusting that in this stillness resides an unparalleled force. Yet one may wonder, what is it about silence that imbues it with such profound strength? It is straightforward, yet carries a deep significance. By mastering our words, we seize the reins of our feelings. Our realities are sculpted through the careful selection of our words, turning conversations into instruments for personal development and profound connections. Imagine yourself caught in the throes of a passionate debate. The decision to hold your tongue to ponder before you speak transforms the entire atmosphere. We elevate ourselves beyond fleeting impulses, nurturing an environment where insight can thrive. The Stoics grasped this concept profoundly. Marcus Aurelius, a pivotal figure in Stoic philosophy, embodied silence as a means for clarity and reflection, illustrating the potential for inner tranquility amidst the tumult of existence. Today, as we explore the depths of Stoicism, let us reflect on the wisdom of Epictetus, who wisely remarked, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This philosophy invites us to embrace a life of deliberate expression, urging us to seize the reins of our own narrative. What comes next, you inquire? Next, we shall embark on an exploration of a real-life scenario where the art of speaking less transforms the dynamics of both social and professional interactions. Ever wondered how this unfolds in the tapestry of daily existence? Shall we embark on this journey of discovery together? Imagine a vibrant conference room alive with the intensity of a spirited debate. Introducing Alex, a young professional celebrated for his sharp humor and rapid-fire replies. Once, Alex would have plunged headfirst into the debate, driven by a fervent desire to validate his perspective or showcase his expertise. Yet on this occasion, he chooses to confront the matter with a sense of stoicism. Instead of participating in the heated exchange of words, Alex opts for silence, keenly observing and listening with great attention. Initially, his colleagues find themselves taken aback by his quiet demeanor. A thick shroud of silence envelops the room as they lay forth their arguments, with some voices rising in frustration at the absence of prompt replies. However, Alex's quietude starts to transform the ambiance of the room. As time passes, the clamor of unrefined thoughts diminishes, and focus transitions to discovering a resolution instead of merely triumphing in debate. This decision to remain silent does not denote weakness, but rather a profound strength, the strength to master his inner impulses. In the quiet moments, Alex conveys his appreciation for every viewpoint, establishing an atmosphere of respect and deliberate contemplation. As the meeting drew to a close, Alex finally shared his insights, enriched by the profound contemplation that came from attentive listening. His words are meticulously selected, each imbued with significance and precision that guide the dialogue toward a fruitful conclusion. This situation unveils the profound impact of silence, illustrating how restraint can shift social dynamics and elevate professional results. The efficacy of Alex's method highlights a significant Stoic principle that by speaking less, one fosters deeper engagement and comprehension. By choosing to withhold words until they carry weight, Alex demonstrates how silence can serve as a powerful ally, nurturing growth and cultivating mutual respect in the realm of professionalism. Imagine this, in a realm frequently overwhelmed by clamor, what transformations could unfold if we intentionally embrace the essence of silence? This brings us to our next inquiry, delving into the Stoic tenet of managing our responses and words as an exchange of values. What lies ahead? Let us embark on a journey of discovery. In the preceding scene, we delved into the profound impact that minimizing one's words can have on interactions within both social and professional realms. Now let us explore the essence of Stoicism, mastering our responses and our words. Envision our conversations as a vibrant exchange, akin to a bustling marketplace, where each word holds intrinsic value. In this domain, the Stoics illuminate a vital facet of communication, the discernment of the boundary that separates what we can govern from what remains beyond our influence. Imagine this. You find yourself in the midst of a conversation, maybe even a spirited debate, where feelings surge and tensions rise. The profound realization lies in understanding that our sole dominion rests in the manner of our responses. We hold the reins to our reactions, our thoughts, and the words we choose to express. Yet the thoughts and responses of others remain distinctly beyond our control. This distinction serves as a fundamental pillar of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of concentrating solely on what lies within our control. We must remember the profound impact of our cherished emperors, such as Marcus Aurelius, who insightfully remarked, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Understand this, and you shall discover your inner strength." The depth of this lesson is truly significant. In recognizing that the views of others lie beyond our control, we free ourselves from the futile endeavor of attempting to alter external judgments. Rather, we channel our efforts into honing our inner beings, embracing reactions that embody our principles and moral strengths. Contemplate, as well, the idea of communication as an exchange of values. Every word we set free into the world holds significance. It mirrors our deepest commitments and guiding principles. Thus, each dialogue transforms into a chance to reveal our essence and the principles we uphold. Speech transcends the mere articulation of thoughts. It serves as a profound reflection of our fundamental values. In our conversations, we present a gift, exchanging our integrity and wisdom for the bonds of understanding and connection. Consider this. What if we approached each conversation as a mirror of our character, an opportunity to showcase patience, empathy, and wisdom? The Stoics held that mastery over one's words fosters a serene spirit. Steadfast and composed, we resist the urge to react impulsively, remaining firmly anchored amidst the surrounding clamor. This command over our language enables us to preserve a sense of balance within ourselves and in relation to the world around us. With these insights as our guide, we start to grasp the profound impact of measured responses and intentional communication. Our story evolves from mere reactions to life into a deliberate engagement with it. In our practice, we nurture a profound inner serenity, a tranquility that stands resilient against the chaos that surrounds us. Picture stepping into each conversation with the understanding that your value is not dictated by the opinions of others. This understanding nurtures a deep sense of liberation and assurance in the principles we decide to embrace. Consider this. How frequently do you allow the views of others to shape your perception of your own value? How frequently do you catch yourself expressing thoughts merely as a response to outside influences? Stoicism invites us to take a moment to contemplate these inclinations. It beckons us to embrace restraint and intentional dialogue, turning what might be a hasty exchange into a meaningful interaction. As you contemplate these notions, consider how you may wish to incorporate this practice into your own existence. The tranquility derived from honing one's responses and words transcends mere philosophical musings. It is a tangible ability that lies within your grasp. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. In our earlier examination of Stoicism, we ventured into the significance of mastering our responses and words, grasping the limits of what lies within our control and what does not. In this segment, let us direct our attention to one of the most emblematic figures who embodies the essence of Stoic silence, Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius, both a Roman emperor and a philosopher, stood as a luminous figure of wisdom, with his leadership style intricately woven into the fabric of Stoic principles. Yet, in what manner did he employ silence as his instrument? Imagine, if you will, the vibrant halls of the Roman Senate, alive with the sound of conversation, spirited discussions, and the occasional clash of ambitious personalities. In this setting, Marcus Aurelius showcased the profound power of deliberate silence. Instead of exercising his power through boisterous orders or prolonged debates, he chose to engage in reflective consideration. Marcus grasped a deep insight. Silence possesses the power to evoke respect and authority, sometimes even more compellingly than spoken words. With a contemplative air, he shared insights softly amidst the clamor, capturing the attention of those nearby whenever he decided to voice his thoughts. An illuminating instance of Marcus Aurelius's adept employment of silence emerges from his management of complex military conflicts. In the midst of navigating the complexities of his expansive empire, Aurelius frequently opted for measured restraint rather than hasty reactions in the face of conflict on various fronts. He often found himself in quiet contemplation, allowing the myriad of voices around him to wash over him, each one a thread in the rich tapestry of conversation, before he would weave his own thoughts into the dialogue. This silence transcended the mere lack of words. It became a powerful interlude, granting him the space to reflect, uphold his poise, and articulate his thoughts with precision. Even among his generals, this approach earned profound respect, solidifying his authority as rooted in wisdom rather than mere force. Moreover, Marcus Aurelius understood that silence could embody both strength and confidence. In the realm of diplomacy, where words have the power to ignite rather than soothe, his calm presence embodied a leader unhurried and steadfast in conviction. Thus, silence emerged as a fundamental element of his leadership approach, illustrating that restraint was not a sign of weakness, but rather a powerful expression of leadership. His meditations, a journal that captures his innermost reflections, unveil his contemplations on the futility of speaking without intent. His prose compels us to recognize the strength found in a mind at harmony with itself, emphasizing the importance of reflection prior to expression, which resonates profoundly with contemporary ideas of emotional awareness. In contemplating the enduring legacy of Marcus Aurelius, one must ponder the contemporary relevance of this age-old practice. In the modern landscape of relentless dialogue, surrounded by an unending flow of data, embracing a deliberate stillness can be transformative. Imagine if embracing this historical lesson in your life could transform your interactions, amplify the effectiveness of your communications, and enrich your relationships. How can we translate the insights of Marcus Aurelius into actionable steps in our daily lives? It may very well begin with the bravery to take a moment of stillness. Before you hasten to reply, pause for a moment to ponder, to truly listen, and to assess the genuine worth of your words. This endeavor not only enhances our personal integrity, but also influences how we are perceived by others, cultivating respect and nurturing genuine connections. What awaits us in the future? And how might we draw upon the profound stillness of historical figures such as Marcus Aurelius in our contemporary world? Let us delve deeper into how influential individuals leverage this strategy to enhance their leadership and personal interactions with grace and fluidity. Come along as we delve deeper into these mysteries. In our previous discussion, we explored the insights of Marcus Aurelius, a true connoisseur of thoughtful restraint. In the present day, those of significant worth reflect this age-old tradition, amidst a constantly changing landscape brimming with distractions. What is it about silence that holds such immense power? It is not just the lack of words, but a deep expanse where contemplation and purpose can genuinely flourish. Envision a vibrant boardroom alive with the energy of negotiations and the promise of new ventures. In moments of great consequence, who wields the authority? Frequently, it is the composed and thoughtful negotiator who opts for silence and prioritizes listening. The stillness within this space provides an opportunity to absorb details, thoughtfully weigh replies, and deftly steer the dialogue. It comes as no shock that many of today's most accomplished leaders spanning from Fortune 500 executives to local community advocates, purposefully embrace silence as a strategic instrument. In the stillness, the arena becomes equal, granting the astute leader a distinct advantage and opening to discern subtleties, to observe and grasp the intentions that might escape the notice of others. Reflect on the notion that in the realm of leadership, choosing to remain silent can embody both patience and respect. When employees sense that their voices are valued, free from the interruptions or overshadowing of their leaders, they instinctively cultivate trust and loyalty, fostering an environment where every voice is cherished through attentive listening paves the way for creativity and enhanced productivity. Those who adopt this Stoic principle frequently discover themselves guiding strong, resilient organizations. In personal interactions, silence serves to deepen empathy. Taking a moment to pause grants us the opportunity to absorb what we hear, to reply with intention, and to forge a more profound connection. In the stillness of silence, when we resist the urge to fill every pause with words, we unlock the pathway to true comprehension. A measured, contemplative reply holds greater significance and authenticity than a rushed one. Each moment of stillness presents a chance for introspection of precious clarity bestowed upon ourselves and those we interact with. In a world saturated with technology and incessant chatter, silence emerges as a precious rarity, overshadowed by the cacophony that drowns out the subtle, introspective dialogues we engage in with our own thoughts. Individuals of great worth, those who excel in leadership, negotiations, and personal connections, recognize the profound strength found in maintaining the sanctity of silence. It serves not as a means of escape, but rather as a calculated ally. Amidst the intricate web of contemporary existence, silence cultivates an air of enigma and fascination. By selecting words with care and maintaining an atmosphere of thoughtful stillness, one amplifies the power of their presence. Embracing silence is not merely an external strategy. It is equally an internal journey. It requires an ease with one's own identity, a depth of self-awareness, and a confidence that renders the pursuit of constant validation unnecessary. In delving deeper into the tactics of modern influencers, we discover that the intentional acceptance of silence nurtures both achievement and inner tranquility. Consider this. How frequently do you opt for silence instead of speaking in your everyday existence? What might unfold if you welcome pauses more frequently, delving into the strength they can offer? Perhaps you will find that the essence of significance lies not in the words articulated, but in the deep possibilities that linger in silence. As we progress, let us examine a contemporary illustration of this timeless insight at work. Shall we proceed? Let us embark on a journey into the narrative of a CEO who has perfected the craft of silence, reshaping the dynamics of respect and authority within the realm of business. In the vibrant landscape of Boston's business scene, where skyscrapers pierce the sky and boardrooms hum with activity, one extraordinary individual stands out. Emma Harris, a distinguished CEO at the helm of a leading tech company. Many may be taken aback to discover that one of Emma's most significant leadership qualities is not her articulate expressions or grand orations, but instead her strategic embrace of silence. Emma exemplifies a contemporary interpretation of Stoicism, skillfully harnessing the timeless power of silence as her strategic advantage in the realm of business negotiations. Imagine this scene. In the midst of a pivotal acquisition negotiation, a fervent discussion ignited among the executives, each striving to gain the upper hand through their eloquent exchanges. Yet Emma, with her unwavering focus, stood as a bastion of tranquility. Her silence resonated, a formidable force rather than an absence. As her team exchanged a flurry of arguments and counter-arguments, Emma allowed her peers to fill the air with their voices. What they interpreted as a passive stance was, in reality, a calculated contemplation. Emma's serene demeanor enabled her to watch closely, to gauge the significance of every word, and to discern the true motives that lay beneath them. In that crucial instant, her words emerged with both precision and conciseness. The atmosphere grew still, as if time itself paused to absorb her every utterance. Emma proposed a solution that eased conflicts while also resonating with the company's overarching objectives. Her meticulously selected phrases held immense significance, a power that silence could only enhance. Emma has honed a psychological strategy, the art of silence, crafting a vacuum that draws others in, making them listen with heightened attention when her voice finally breaks the stillness. Emma's approach embodies a deep sense of stoicism. Through the art of mindful silence, she deftly steers the narrative among her team and in the wider world. She recognizes, much like the Stoics, that while we cannot dictate the opinions of others, we hold the power to govern our own reactions. Her quietude creates a canvas for contemplation, rendering her engagements more purposeful and resonant. As a result, she garners admiration not only as a leader, but also as a strategist who embodies the patience and contemplation inherent in Stoicism. This approach transcends mere negotiations. Emma frequently opens meetings with a pause, creating a space for her team to collect their thoughts and center their focus. This approach cultivates an atmosphere of mindfulness and respect, creating a space where ideas are nurtured and allowed to blossom in their entirety. Her quiet leadership has cultivated an environment rich in deep listening and mutual respect within her company, qualities that have propelled innovation and collaboration. Consider this. How frequently do we hastily fill the silence with our voices, anxious that it may reveal vulnerability or doubt? Yet, akin to Emma, embracing silence can enrich our presence, allowing us to listen more intently and speak less frequently. Silence transforms from a simple lack of noise into a profound instrument for forging connections and wielding influence. Emma's narrative beckons us to reflect on our own routines. Might the next brilliant concept, the forthcoming advancement in your professional journey, be nestled within the moments of stillness you grant yourself and those around you? What could unfold if you entered your next conversation with greater silence and purpose, much like Emma does? As we venture deeper, let us immerse ourselves in practical Stoic techniques, resources, to wield the strength of silence in our daily existence. What lies ahead? Let us discover the truth. As we navigate the path of embracing Stoicism, we arrive at a captivating crossroads. We have just witnessed the profound strength that silence can wield within the realm of professional interactions. Let us explore a few practical Stoic techniques that you can weave into your daily life, enhancing your interactions with others. Picture this: you find yourself in a fervent debate at the office. Emotions surge and the urge to react without delay is palpable. In such moments, the teachings of Stoic philosophy invite us to regain our serenity through the pause, a powerful instrument for realigning our responses. Prior to crafting your response, inhale deeply and allow yourself a moment of stillness. This brief pause in the noise grants you the opportunity to shift from mere reaction to considered response, creating a moment for introspection. It is straightforward yet immensely impactful. The pause captures the very spirit of Stoicism, fostering a profound inner stillness that leads to clarity and wisdom in our expressions. At this juncture, we shall unveil another character who will accompany us on our journey. Introducing Anna, a devoted nurse immersed in the art of patient care. Her compassionate nature frequently compels her to listen more than she speaks, yet even Anna finds herself grappling with challenges in moments of stress. Through the integration of the pause, she conveys an enhanced ability to listen intently, evaluate her feelings, and express herself with greater intention. In those fleeting moments, Anna transcends mere communication, weaving a tapestry of understanding that nurtures trust and empathy in her surroundings. In addition to the pause, another method that proves to be remarkably effective is journaling. Journaling stands as a time-honored tradition, esteemed by Stoics such as Seneca, who viewed self-reflection as a route to enlightenment. Each evening, carve out a few moments to capture your thoughts, ponder the day's dialogues. The moments when emotions surged, or instances where you practice self-control. The act of writing serves as a conduit for emotions, offering unexpected clarity that illuminates personal growth and the principles you aspire to uphold in your relationships. Now, let us turn our attention to meditation, a tool of remarkable strength, Practicing mindful meditation enhances your capacity to stay grounded, cultivating a tranquil mental environment from which clear and effective communication can effortlessly emerge. Incorporating meditation, even if just for 10 minutes before the day begins, creates a foundation for enhanced awareness and grace. Reflect on the previous instances where meditation aided military leaders and Stoic thinkers in preserving their calm in the midst of turmoil. Furthermore, isn't it intriguing to acknowledge the modern relevance of these age-old traditions? As you intertwine the pause, journaling, and meditation into your daily rhythm, observe the metamorphosis that unfolds. Consider this. Are you aware of the changing dynamics among your colleagues, friends, and family? In what ways does it grapple with the instinctive desire to respond? By thoughtfully selecting our words, much like an artisan chooses their finest instruments, we not only conserve our energy but also enhance the depth of our relationships. These techniques beckon us to embrace the strength of intention, shaping our story with each dialogue we engage in. Pause for a moment and imagine how these practices weave together, creating a complete tapestry in your life. Do you perceive the development in tranquility and managing past intense discussions? What profound self-discovery could be unfolding within you? The principles of Stoicism, nurtured through these practices, flourish into a life abundant with equilibrium and insight. As we get ready to explore deeper, we will encounter a genuine transformation, a narrative from Seattle that showcases the profound effects when these practices are enacted. Are you prepared? Let us uncover what transpired next. In the vibrant heart of Seattle, a young professional by the name of Alex Thompson set forth on a path of profound transformation. In the bustling realm of a tech company, Alex, the project manager, found himself perpetually ensnared in the web of tight deadlines and the relentless demands of clients. This mounting pressure started to infiltrate personal relationships, creating tension with friends and family. Overcome by a sense of turmoil, Alex yearned for transformation. Drawing from the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, Alex embarked on an exploration of a fresh perspective. Embracing the art of mindful speech and the power of intentional silence, we have just witnessed how the pause technique can provide insight before we articulate our thoughts. For Alex, the adventure commenced with this unassuming yet deeply significant stride. Rather than succumbing to the urge to react impulsively or express frustrations aloud, Alex began to cultivate a practice of silence, particularly in the midst of high-stakes meetings and difficult conversations. In the stillness of contemplation, Alex discerned a transformation as thoughts lingered before being voiced. The calm, measured demeanor began to earn the respect of colleagues, and this newfound approach slowly fostered more effective collaboration and improved decision-making. From the depths of contemplative quietude arose a profound clarity, serving as a formidable instrument that reshaped workplace interactions and fostered a deeper sense of professional respect within the confines of home. The transformations resonated just as profoundly. Alex resolved to embrace the Stoic ideals of carefully crafting his speech and selecting his words with intention. Disputes within the family, once prone to rapid escalation, were now met with a sense of patience and a spirit of understanding. In the role of a quiet anchor, Alex embraced the art of listening over speaking, allowing trust to be rebuilt and connections with loved ones to flourish. However, this journey transcended mere alterations in interactions with others. It was a deep and significant internal metamorphosis. In the quiet moments of journaling and reflection, Alex unearthed the profound truth that silence serves as a gateway to self-discovery, revealing personal values and harmonizing them with the rhythms of daily life. This internal harmony bestowed upon Alex a profound sense of tranquility and a burgeoning confidence. What insights can we glean from Alex's narrative? Stoicism imparts the wisdom that silence transcends mere absence of words. It creates a sanctuary for what is genuinely significant. Through the careful stewardship of our language and the acceptance of stillness, we cultivate a foundation for insight, reverence, and serene introspection. This approach encourages us to immerse ourselves in life with careful consideration, selecting our experiences and connections with purpose. As we reflect on Alex's journey, take a moment to examine your own life. In what ways might embracing Stoic practices influence both your personal and professional realms? What secrets does silence hold for you? It is evident that, akin to Alex, each of us possesses the ability to reshape our existence by mastering not only our words, but also the quiet moments we decide to welcome. What lies ahead? Join me on a journey to uncover the reasons why excessive explanation can erode our authority and self-respect, and discover how releasing the urge to justify ourselves can serve as a powerful leap toward empowerment. Having witnessed the profound transformations individuals can achieve through Stoic practices, we now shift our focus to a prevalent trap that subtly undermines our authority over explaining. Allow me to recount a tale of a professional whom we shall refer to as Alex, who became ensnared in this intricate web. Alex, a burgeoning manager within his firm, frequently found himself compelled to rationalize each decision he made, haunted by the apprehension that others might perceive him as lacking in qualifications. Have you ever experienced this feeling as well? The notion that a bit more explanation will lead others to understand your perspective? Unbeknownst to Alex, his tendency to over-explain was subtly undermining his own authority. The urge to elaborate excessively arises from an intrinsic desire for affirmation and a profound apprehension of being judged. Excessive justification often reveals an underlying insecurity, quietly suggesting that we harbor doubts about the decisions we've made. This, consequently, results in a loss of power. Though there is a time and a place for explanation, incessant justification conveys to others that their approval is vital to our value. The sagacious Stoic teaches us that true validation is found solely within ourselves. Self-belief ought to stand independent of the approval or comprehension of others. Picture yourself in a meeting where someone inquires about a choice you have made. Rather than providing extensive explanations, express your decision with clarity and confidence. Observe how this transforms the atmosphere of the room. Silence has the power to convey deep truths about your beliefs. In Alex's discovery, the power of brevity spoke volumes, exuding a confidence that an abundance of words could never achieve. It is an understanding profoundly embedded in Stoic thought. Govern what lies within your grasp, your reactions, and release what is beyond your influence others' judgments. This concept is far from original. Marcus Aurelius, celebrated for his profound insights, mastered the craft of brevity in his expressions. Through the careful selection of his words, he commanded an unmistakable presence. What if you embraced that approach in your own life? When the impulse to over-explain arises, take a moment to reflect. Is this truly for their benefit, or am I merely soothing my own insecurities? Perhaps you will discover, as Alex did, that frequently these justifications benefit no one except your inner critic. This journey is not one of rigidity or disregard. Rather, it is about cultivating a profound self-respect that maintains your clarity and purpose. Ultimately, in our relentless pursuit of validation through justifications, we stray from our genuine intentions, permitting others to shape our personal stories. The essence of mastery is not found in the abundance of words, but in the precision with which you communicate your ideas. It is often remarked that when your words are few, but rich in meaning, you convey a sense of power. Mastering the art of brevity requires dedication, yet it emerges as an invaluable talent. Start by noticing instances when you experience this urge. Consider the reasons behind your desire to elaborate extensively. As time unfolds, this consciousness will steer you toward a more composed demeanor, where your essence, expressions, and deeds resonate in unison, radiating the strength that has always resided within you. What lies ahead? In what ways can leaders and individuals effectively tap into this potential through the art of brevity? Let us delve into the ways in which esteemed figures such as Michael Johnson create significant influence through intentional and thoughtful communication. Keep your eyes peeled, as we explore the concept of over-explaining and its effect on our authority. Let us consider the significant influence of leaders such as Michael Johnson. renowned not only for his skill on the track, but also for his impact beyond it. Johnson embodies the strength of succinct expression and the importance of establishing clear limits. Picture a press conference alive with the hum of enthusiastic journalists, all competing for that perfect soundbite that might shape the news of the day. In moments of intense scrutiny and expectation, words hold immense value. Michael Johnson exemplifies this by consistently choosing his words with intention, refraining from engaging in the superfluous. When faced with loaded questions, Johnson refrains from offering lengthy explanations. Rather, he pays close attention and responds with exactness. Through the art of brevity, he asserts his authority, skillfully steering the narrative while avoiding the pitfalls of needless exchanges. This method reflects the essence of Stoic philosophy. He stands resolute against the swirling opinions surrounding him, directing his energy toward what lies within his grasp, his own reactions. Johnson establishes clear boundaries with elegance, discerning the moments to restrain himself and when to firmly express his position. In a time when the line between sharing and oversharing blurs, figures like Johnson illustrate that genuine confidence stands firm without the need for justification. It flourishes in the realm of certainty, embracing the art of leaving certain things unspoken. This not only cultivates his personal brand, it demands respect and guarantees that his words resonate with significance. Through his measured and deliberate words, Johnson encourages those in his presence to connect with intention and understanding. This approach embodies a formidable Stoic principle, fostering clarity in both expression and deeds. The lingering question for us is this: in our own lives, how might we embrace a comparable method of communication? How frequently do our expressions obscure rather than illuminate our true intentions? Welcome the stillness that lingers between phrases and acknowledge its strength. As Johnson demonstrates, the silence you maintain can wield greater influence than the words you express. What comes next? In what ways can silence serve as a catalyst for personal growth and even healing? Let us embark on a journey of discovery. In our previous conversation, we explored the effectiveness of a succinct strategy employed by leaders such as Michael Johnson, who adeptly established clear boundaries with a few carefully chosen words. Today we explore a more intimate domain, harnessing the power of silence in situations that many of us encounter frequently, intense discussions, and establishing personal boundaries with those we hold dear. Picture yourself caught in the throes of a passionate dispute. The atmosphere is electric, with every spoken word weaving an intricate tapestry of tension that thickens with each passing moment. Here lies the essence of the Stoic practice of silence, not as an act of capitulation, but as a deliberate pause, a thoughtfully designed interlude where contemplation takes precedence over conversation. In opting for silence instead of a counter-argument, you assert dominion over the one aspect you genuinely possess, your response. This realm invites contemplation, fostering a reaction grounded in logic instead of instinct. It is frequently remarked that silence speaks volumes. In times of discord, it reveals much about one's emotional acuity and the ability to hold back. Reflect on how silence can serve as a compass in establishing boundaries with those close to you. Frequently, the impulse to clarify our intentions or rationalize our choices can lead to excessive dialogue, weakening the strength of our boundaries. Utilizing silence can convey determination without the clamor of excessive elaboration. It feels like you are sketching your own personal map. The quiet allows for the lines to remain sharp, free from the blurring of too many words. This is not a matter of severing connections or avoiding confrontation. Rather, it revolves around upholding dignity and respect within our relationships. In choosing not to fill the silence, you reveal a quiet confidence in your beliefs, a genuine reflection of the power of your principles. Let us pause for a moment to conjure a vivid image in our minds. Introducing David, a figure who, much like many of us, becomes entangled in the complexities of familial discord. Each family dinner was a whirlwind of elevated voices and accusatory gestures. Yet David chose to adopt a Stoic approach. In moments where tensions might rise, he embraced the power of silence. By refraining from impulsive responses, He not only alleviated possible tensions but also fostered a more contemplative environment. This practice inspired his family to savor moments of stillness, fostering richer and more profound conversations. What David discovered was that silence not only sidestepped conflict, it mended relationships. In the absence of the urgency for quick replies, his family found the space to genuinely listen, facilitating a deeper connection among them. As time passed, the bonds within his family flourished, fostered by a deep respect and understanding that thrived in the quiet moments shared together. One may ponder, in what ways does silence uphold dignity? Silence embodies a profound inner strength, serving as a testament to self-awareness and discipline. In selecting our moments of expression, we preserve the vitality that could otherwise be squandered on fruitless exchanges. This energy turns inward, nurturing personal growth and clarity, while also extending outward, embodying a presence of serene authority. Silence is not synonymous with passivity. Rather, it embodies a thoughtful intention. It involves recognizing what truly deserves your energy and what does not. Ultimately, silence can act as a formidable barrier and a posture of grace. As we adopt this practice, it is essential to keep in mind that silence should be intentional, not a form of punishment. It serves not as a means of evasion nor a rationale for detachment, but rather as an instrument for fostering connections and maintaining dignity. Next, we shall delve into the journey of a teacher named Susan Clark. Hailing from a quaint town in Ohio, who revolutionized her classroom dynamics by embracing the power of silence, skillfully guiding her students with a serene yet commanding presence. What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth in our journey through the realm of silence. We have witnessed its profound impact across diverse situations. Now let us shift our focus to the heartland of America, where Susan Clark, a devoted educator from a charming, small town in Ohio, encountered a familiar challenge within her classroom walls. Picture a vibrant space brimming with vitality, where the lively chatter of youthful intellects fills the air, creating a delightful, if sometimes tumultuous, symphony of engagement. Susan understood that the essence of effective teaching lay not merely in the transfer of knowledge, but in fostering an atmosphere of respect and tranquility where the seeds of learning could flourish. One day, motivated by the tenets of Stoic silence we had previously explored, Susan resolved to embark on an unconventional path. She understood that within the age-old Stoic philosophy, silence served as a powerful instrument for cultivating discipline and concentration. Rather than elevating her voice amidst the clamor whenever she sought her students' focus, Susan embarked on a transformative path by embracing a straightforward approach. She ceased speaking and chose to wait with quiet patience. Initially, the students pressed on, unaware of the shift around them. Yet, over time, they became aware. Her serene presence pierced the clamor like a soft whisper, capturing their focus not by aggression, but by the profound strength of stillness. With every instance of stillness she brought forth, a wave of influence emerged as students started to mirror this conduct, honoring her unspoken signal to concentrate and find their calm. The dynamics within Susan's classroom transformed in extraordinary manners. Her embrace of silence transformed into a signal of mutual comprehension forged between her and her students. The atmosphere in the room was thick with expectation, creating a sanctuary for contemplation and introspection. Her students started to sense their worth and significance, not merely as members of a raucous assembly, but as distinct individuals engaged in a collective, esteemed journey of discovery. What was truly remarkable was that Susan became aware of her own demeanor shifting as well. In embracing silence, she cultivated a serene clarity that permeated both her career and her personal connections, transforming them in profound ways. Her patience blossomed as she deepened her comprehension of the distinct needs and behaviors of each student. The Stoic lesson that Susan embodied with such grace was one of restraint, not just in the art of withholding words, but in cherishing those intervals of silence as sacred opportunities for mindfulness and attentive listening. Her experience imparts a vital lesson. Genuine authority arises not from the loudness of our speech, but from our readiness to listen and observe prior to voicing our thoughts. In observing Susan's remarkable transformation, we are led to ponder. How can we, amidst the hustle of our daily lives, embrace the power of silence as a means to enhance our communication and foster deeper connections? This serves as a singular illustration of Stoicism at work, showcasing its ability to turn everyday moments into chances for personal growth and deeper understanding. As we gaze into the future, let us explore the profound psychological advantages that unfold when we welcome silence into our lives. In what ways does this newly discovered mental space enhance emotional intelligence and cognitive abilities? What lies ahead? Let us discover. Through our examination of Stoic principles and the subtle power they offer, we have observed the remarkable journey of Susan Clark as she employs Stoic silence to adeptly steer her classroom. Let us explore the intricate psychological advantages of silence, a notion that has been revered and advocated by Stoics across the centuries. Silence, frequently overlooked in our frenetic existence, emerges as a formidable instrument for enhancing emotional intelligence. In these serene instances, distanced from the clamor of everyday existence, we nurture a richer comprehension of our own feelings and those of the people around us. Reflect on how, in stillness, we uncover the insight to hear, not merely with our ears but with our souls. The quietude of space grants us the opportunity to reflect on our emotions, fostering a deeper understanding of ourselves and cultivating empathy for others. It is a realm where emotional intelligence flourishes, allowing us to engage with the world in a manner that transcends the limitations of mere spoken language. In this age of constant connectivity where each sound beckons for our focus, silence emerges as a sanctuary, a haven that establishes essential psychological boundaries. Envision these boundaries as the unseen barriers that protect our minds from the tumult of the outside world, empowering us to select our struggles and concentrate on what is genuinely significant. Silence stands as the guardian of our mental well-being, granting us mastery over our reactions and engagements. By establishing these sacred boundaries through silence, we safeguard our inner tranquility, enabling us to stay undisturbed by the relentless clamor that envelops us. Moreover, silence serves as a crucial element in alleviating anxiety. Envision those instances when anxiety rises, a tempest of thoughts poised to drag us into the depths. Within the gentle hold of silence, we discover a vital connection. In our silence, we can pause the torrent of anxious thoughts and liberate ourselves from the relentless grip of overthinking. In the stillness, we find a fleeting moment to reflect, a breath that keeps our worries from taking shape and becoming tangible truths. In these moments, embracing silence transforms into a gesture of self-kindness, providing the comfort essential for restoring our composure and clarity. The ability to concentrate, a vital advantage of silence, transforms distraction into clarity and accuracy. Without the intrusion of external sounds, silence hones the intellect, akin to a lens achieving clarity. In the stillness, we find our focus, directing our energy and sharpening our attention towards the endeavor before us. This serene state of reflection was a cornerstone in the existence of ancient Stoics, a practice that holds as much significance today as it did in centuries past. Frequently, our disjointed musings obstruct advancement, but in the embrace of silence, they coalesce, turning simple tasks into purposeful endeavors. As you ponder the ways silence weaves through your existence, think about this. What if you approach the world not as a clamor of voices clamoring for your engagement, but as a harmonious composition marked by intervals of quietude? Envision a scenario where these moments of stillness empower you to traverse the obstacles of life with insight and composure. These concepts transcend mere aspirations. They are tangible truths woven into the fabric of Stoic existence, instruments poised for mastery. Silence transcends mere absence of sound. It embodies a realm of possibilities for development, insight, and mastery over one's fate. How might one intricately incorporate more silence into the fabric of their daily existence? It may start with those intentional moments. At dawn, where one holds back from the temptation of screens or grants a brief interlude before engaging in dialogue. As you engage, pay attention to the transformations in your capacity to bond with others, how it enriches your understanding and beckons a more profound connection to the essence that resides beneath the surface. The quietude that Stoics champion serves as your ally, a steadfast companion on your path toward a more centered and focused life. As you set forth on this journey of implementing these practices, keep in mind that this marks merely the dawn of an exploration into the profound power of silence. What awaits us on this path of quietude and introspection? Let us delve into the ways in which contemporary neuroscientific discoveries resonate with enduring Stoic principles, weaving together silence and cognitive function to enhance leadership and foster personal clarity. Come along as we delve deeper into the profound silence of the Stoic mind. We have recently delved into the profound psychological advantages of silence, its capacity to enhance emotional intelligence, and its role in establishing psychological boundaries. Let us explore the intriguing ways in which neuroscientific discoveries resonate with the timeless wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophy, offering a contemporary perspective on the profound impact of silence in fostering both leadership and personal insight. Envision David, a corporate leader who flourishes in the vibrant pulse of New York's financial district. His days brim with critical choices, relentless dialogue, and the clamor of a swiftly moving universe. David embodies success with an extraordinary sense of calm, a quality that stems from his commitment to intentional silence. Unbeknownst to David, yet something he instinctively draws upon, is the backing of neuroscience. Research indicates that purposeful silence significantly enhances cognitive abilities. During moments of silence, the brain's default mode network comes alive, engaging in self-referential thoughts and reflective contemplation. For David, these moments of serene reflection following a bustling day provide an opportunity for his mind to rearrange thoughts, navigate emotions, and cement strategic plans, sharpening his clarity as a leader. The intricacies of neuroscience in this context are as captivating as they are formidable. In the stillness, the mind finds the space to weave together intricate threads of understanding. Neuroimaging studies unveil that engaging in intentional silence leads to a significant enhancement in the brain's capacity to process information and forge meaningful connections. This harmonizes perfectly with the Stoic principle of introspective engagement. As the Stoics would assert, genuine wisdom is born from thoughtful self-reflection. Neuroscience reinforces this age-old insight, revealing that silence transcends mere absence of words. It embodies a dynamic condition that empowers leaders such as David to elevate their decision-making by fostering an environment ripe for innovative ideas. Beyond the realm of leadership, reflect on the profound personal clarity one acquires. Much like our companion David, anyone can attain a deeper sense of self-awareness through moments of serene contemplation. Our minds are perpetually on the hunt for patterns and significance, and within the embrace of silence, they discover the space essential for this exploration. This reinforces the notion that silence transcends mere withdrawal. It embodies a dynamic pursuit of truth within the depths of one's being. Neuroscientists propose that silence alleviates stress by diminishing cortisol levels, subsequently enhancing mental clarity and focus. At the core of this lies the capacity to manage emotional reactions more effectively, a vital skill not just in leadership, but also in nurturing personal relationships. It forges a link between the timeless wisdom of Stoic teachings on emotional control and the contemporary insights into brain chemistry. Picture David stepping into his boardroom, a realm where the stakes soar and choices hold the power to shape destinies. His measured silence stands as a symbol of serene command. This silence, grounded in clarity and stripped of distraction, serves as a testament to his command over his surroundings, a gift bestowed upon him by the wisdom of Stoic philosophy and the revelations of scientific understanding. What implications does this hold for our everyday existence? Embracing moments of silence allows the mind to engage in deeper processing and reflection, cultivating enhanced leadership qualities alongside personal clarity and tranquility. As you progress, reflect on how silence may serve as your companion guiding you through obstacles with grace, revealing pathways to profound insights reminiscent of those esteemed by Stoics. What lies ahead on this path? Let us delve into the profound impact of embracing Stoic silence, a force that can lead to both inner tranquility and the admiration of others. As we continue on our path, take a moment to reflect. How frequently do you embrace silence, and what hidden insights could be revealed in that stillness? Let us uncover the truth. As we have just delved into, Stoicism highlights the significant influence of silence, a means that not only soothes the mind but also garners respect. Envision Marcus, a constant figure in our narrative, positioned within a space brimming with diverse perspectives and tumult. In choosing silence, Marcus not only sidesteps needless discord, he cultivates an atmosphere of reverence and command. His silence conveys a wealth of meaning, letting his actions and choices illuminate the path, free from the constraints of external judgment. This approach to silence transcends mere stillness. It embodies a profound discipline. It strips away the clamor, allowing him to traverse existence with tranquility and intention. Envision the serenity that accompanies this mastery, a mental advantage, a keen concentration, and assured composure. Amidst the vibrant currents of everyday existence, this is far from a mere passive position. It is a deliberate decision, a command over one's own being, resonating in our guiding principle. Master your words. Master your existence. Through this inner stillness, Marcus attains an unwavering tranquility, earning the respect and confidence of those around him. In contemplating this reality, let us ponder the subsequent course of action. In what ways can you begin to weave this silence into the fabric of your life and witness its profound transformative effects? What lies ahead? Let us uncover the truth. We have delved into the profound influence of Stoic silence, uncovering its ability to foster inner tranquility and garner outward esteem. How might you weave this wisdom into the fabric of your everyday existence? Begin with modest steps, maybe by incorporating a straightforward daily routine. Embrace the practice of the pause each morning. Allow yourself a brief moment of reflection before uttering a word. Much like Maria from Seattle, discovering empowerment through reflective silence reshaped her interactions and holds the potential to do the same for you. Start with a moment of quietude before diving into those significant discussions. Consider documenting your experiences. Observe how this practice alters the cadence of your daily life. As you embark on your experiments, we invite you to share your experiences and challenges in the comments below. What experiences have you faced on your path of Stoicism? In what ways has silence influenced your connections and professional life? Your insights inspire others and contribute to the growth of our Think Stoic 101 community. Keep in mind, advancement is an expedition. Join us in subscribing and immerse yourself in our community, where the pursuit of growth and inner peace is a constant endeavor. Let us embark on a journey through the profound realms of Stoicism, revealing the strength that lies within the embrace of silence. What lies ahead? Come along and discover what awaits.